And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. This is a story that tickles all husbands and infuriates most wives. It's about a desert couple who, after prospecting for many years, finally hit pay dirt in the Death Valley region and started working their mine. As we open, though, on the story of Riggs and Riggs, Henry Riggs isn't working. He's enjoying a little relaxation with some of his cronies in camp.
Come on, Bones, hit the road. I bet my load. Ha! 8. 3 ways to make it. Ha! 6. That's the big part of 8 is what we want. Good old 8. 8 are from Decatur. 6 and 2. 5 and 3. 4 and 4. Any way you want to make it is all right with me. Are you warm enough? All right, heart, let me have it.
Oh, fine. You men, get and be quick about it. The idea of turning my home into a gambling joint. If I catch you at it again, I'll use this shovel on your heads instead of your pants. So, I send you to town to buy a new pickaxe, and this is where you wind up while I slave in the mine all day.
Well, if you'd sell our strike like I've been begging you to, you wouldn't have to slave in the mine all day. We could get 10 or 20,000 for it. I know.
And that's all you know. Here, take a look at these.
Smells like high grade.
If it ain't, my name ain't Elvira Riggs.
Where'd you get it?
From the mine. I set a charge at the end of the drift today and uncovered it.
You don't say. You know, that just proves my point. I knew we'd find richer stuff in that strike if we just didn't go off half-cocked and sell it too quick. Yes, sir, I had a feeling.
Oh, shut up. You ain't had a feeling since the day the oil bucket fell on you. Well, Mr. Johnson, what do you think?
You've got a nice property here.
We like it.
I'll make a report to my company in San Francisco with a recommendation to buy.
Fine, fine.
For how much?
$60,000.
60,000? Sold.
Not enough.
Elvira.
Not enough.
Yeah, not nearly enough.
What figure did you have in mind?
80,000.
80? That would include the whole group of claims.
No, just this main one.
Yeah, this main one, the hot tamale. I named it after a girl I met once. Years and years ago, before I was married.
Well, you give us an option on the property, and we'll let you have an answer.
When?
Within a week.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Yeah.
Henry, put the bottle back.
Thought I'd have a little drink to celebrate.
There ain't nothing to celebrate yet.
Mr. Johnson said...
He said he'd recommend that they buy. I'll believe it when the papers are signed.
Well, then I gotta keep my hopes up.
Put the bottle back. Henry?
Sometimes I think I'm married to the whole 10 Commandments.
Henry Riggs, that's sacrilege. Bob?
I got a telegram for you. From the mining company in San Francisco?
Well, let me have it.
I was too excited to write it down.
Well, what did they say?
We'll pay $70,000 cash for a hot tamale. Sign Johnson. Elvira, we're rich. Ah, wow, we got more money than ever shake a stick. Now we'll be able to sit down.
Stop it. You still have to go to San Francisco to close the deal.
Oh, well, I'll go tonight.
Oh, there ain't no stage tonight.
Well, I'll go to town and wait for it.
And I know right where you'll wait, in the saloon with the fellas, where you'll stay right here and leave in the morning sober.
There you are, Henry. One round trip ticket to San Francisco and return. And here's your change, Elvira.
Thank you, Bob. Now, let's see. Allowing about a week for travel and a couple of days in the city, you shouldn't be gone more than 10 days.
You realize, Elvira, this is the first time we've been separated since we was married.
26 years come November.
I'll bring you a present from the city. A new dress, maybe.
I don't need any new dresses. You put that money in the bank the minute you get it.
And not bring it back here with me?
Certainly not. I'd feel much safer an amount like that, having it in a city bank. Then we can figure out how we're going to invest it.
Oh, maybe they can give me some ideas up there.
And Henry, don't you go around talking to everybody about our pile.
Oh, Elvira, what do you think I am? A hick?
And Henry, no drinking. Not until that money is safely banked.
Oh, not one solitary drop. Well, goodbye, Elvira.
Goodbye, Henry. Why, Henry, you haven't kissed me in years.
I haven't taken a trip in years.
Well, Elvira Biggs, what on earth are you doing? Working.
I should think you'd be taking it easy.
Why?
What was all that money you got? Or didn't the deal go through?
No, the deal went through all right. A certified check for $70,000. Henry telegraphed me why he had it in the bank within the hour.
Then what on earth are you slaving for?
Well, this claim wasn't included in the sale. We hung on to it.
Well, you don't have to work it right away for the love of Pete. Not with $70,000 in the bank.
As hard as you've worked, you deserve a rest.
No. Too many folks argue like that. But I ain't gonna let good fortune change my way of living. I'm gonna keep right on plugging just as long as I'm able.
But what about Henry?
He feels the same. Why, he's even checking on new ways of mining while he's in San Francisco.
He is?
Says so in his telegram. They've got some real fancy diggings down this way. I'm staying over a couple of days to have a look at their equipment.
Hey, that's what I call fancy capering.
How about another drink, honey?
Don't mind if I do.
Tell me some more about your mine. How much did you get for it?
$70,000.
$70,000.
Cash.
You ain't carrying all that around with you.
Oh, no, I'm too smart for that. But I got plenty to keep the wheels greased as long as they need greasing.
You know, I like you. You're my kind of sport. Do you like me? Well, do you?
Can't see no reason not to.
you're cute.
Avast there. So, you thought you'd board this derelict and lift his cargo, huh? Well, not while his old shipmate's around.
You a friend of his?
I'm a friend of any man who's about to be keel-hauled by a female pirate. Now, weigh anchor and shove off before I capsize you. Salvage commission. Here, shipmate, stow this back in your locker.
Thanks. I didn't know she was that kind of a girl.
When you go down in the bilge, matey, don't expect to find nothing but bilge rats. But don't worry. I'll see you don't get scuttled.
Have a drink.
Oh, thank you, matey. Smooth sailing. Not as good as Barbados rum, but it'll hold my bow on the wind for a spell.
You a sailor?
That's right. I've been around the world 24 times, in all kinds of ships and all kinds of weather. Why, I've wrung enough salt water out of my socks to float a square rigger loaded with pig iron.
Gosh.
What's your rating, matey?
Oh, I'm a prospector. I came up to San Francisco to sell a gold strike. Got $70,000 for it.
$70,000? And now you're on a pleasure cruise, huh?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I just came in to have a drink and watch the dancing girls. They're pretty fancy steppers.
You think them gals can dance? You should see the hula dancers in the South Sea Islands. There's real dancing for you. Hips that swivel like a compass. No rigging. Nothing but grass skirts around the stern. Wreaths of flowers across the bow. Ho, ho, ho.
Nothing else?
That's right. Here, take a squint for yourself. Wow. Looks good, huh? How would you like to see the real thing?
Oh, that would sure be something.
Well, then let's shove off and go pack our sea bags. There's a ship sailing for the South Sea Islands on the morning tide, and I'm going to pilot you there personal.
Oh, I couldn't go without Elvira. That's my wife.
Heave to, matey. Taking the missus would be like drinking water when you got a keg of rum under your arm.
Oh, she'd never let me go alone.
Well, I calculate that scuttles the expedition. But, we can drink to the hula gals anyway. Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
He ain't on it. Well, he's bound to be on tomorrow's stage.
You've been saying that every day for the last month, Elvira. I think you ought to go to San Francisco and look for him.
Oh, I wouldn't know where to look. Well, Henry's just an ordinary sort of fella. Nobody'd notice or remember him outside of me.
Oh, maybe there's a letter. Open the mail up, Robert, and see if there's anything for Elvira.
Well, give me time.
Do it now, right here.
Say, who's the postmaster in this town?
Never mind that. You do as I say. Can't you see Elvira's worried sick about Henry?
Oh, all right.
I guess I shouldn't have let Henry go to the city alone. If anything's happened to him.
Now, don't you go thinking things like that. He's all right. But somebody ought to take the flat of a pick to him for not letting you know. Idea, not a word from him since that telegram over 6 weeks ago.
Well, here we are.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, give it to her.
Oh.
Am making survey trip with field expert. Hope this finds you well. Regards, Henry. Well, what do you know? He's gone on a business trip.
Well, look where he is.
How are you?
Oh, you sure were right, Windy. Home was never like this.
I didn't steer you wrong, did I, shipmate? But you ain't seen nothing yet. Here, cast your running lamps on this.
Where do you find that?
Hong Kong, China, our next port of call.
Oh, I can't go there. I got to think about getting back to Elvira.
You're right, shipmate. I was off my course. Well, we can drink to the sing-song girlies anyway. Down the hatch.
Oh, yeah. Down the hatch.
Find it necessary to extend field of operations. How's the weather back there, Henry?
Boy, there was never anything like this around the diggings. Oh, but I got to think about getting home. What my hellum and shiver my timbers.
Down the hatch.
Yeah, down the hatch.
Oh, hello, Elvira.
Mail come yet?
Bob's just sorting it. Bob, let Elvira know if there's anything from Henry. You're tired.
Well, I ain't as young as I used to be.
And you're doing the work of two.
Well, it won't be long.
How do you know? How do you know Henry's ever coming back?
Why, he's bound to, when he's finished his business.
Business. Henry Riggs is no more on a business trip than I am.
Henry's doing survey work.
Hello, Mrs. Riggs.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Johnson.
Had to come up this way to check our holdings. I just thought I'd stop by to pay my respects. How's Henry?
Well, you ought to know better than I do. Don't you get regular reports from him on his field trip?
Field trip?
Ain't it your company he's representing around the world?
Why, no. The last time I saw him was the day at the office when we handed him the check for $70,000. You mean he hasn't been back here since?
Nope.
And you've heard nothing from him?
Oh, yes. I've had postal cards from him. The last one was from Casablanca.
Awfully sorry, Mrs. Riggs.
You're not half as sorry as he's gonna be if I ever get my hands on him. You just wait, Henry Riggs. You just wait.
Say, this stuff looks promising, Mrs. Riggs. You mind if I take a few samples along to be assayed?
You went on a business trip, did you? Monkey business trip. Afternoon, Bob.
Oh, howdy, Elvira. Come see about the mail?
No, come to see about some groceries. I had up my last pot of beans this morning.
Well, a body can't work without eating.
It's just one thing. I ain't only plumb out of grub, but I'm plumb out of cash, too.
Well, that's too bad.
But if you'll grub stake me, I'll give you half interest in the new claim I'm working.
Well, I ain't interested, Elvira. You don't...
When Mr. Johnson was here last month, he said he showed promise. In fact, he took some samples to be assayed. Now, I figure you're bound to get your money back. You might make a few hundred besides.
Well, I ain't interested, Elvira, because it ain't necessary. Now, your credit's good here just as long as you want.
Oh. That's nice of you, Bob. It sure is. But, well, I just prefer.
Well, never mind. Now, it's all settled. Now, here, you just take that and write down the things that you need, and when I get this mail all put away in the box up here, I'll see if I can find... Oh, here's a letter for you.
From Henry?
No, the mining company.
Dear Mrs. Riggs, your claim is not worth as much as I thought it might be, but if the enclosed check is acceptable, please sign the attached contract and return. Regards, Andrew Johnson.
Elvira, it's for $50,000.
$50,000? Well, it's acceptable. Give me a pen.
Another strike, well, glory be.
Mail that back for me, will you?
Sure. You're a lucky woman, Elvira.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Elvira. I was wondering where you was.
You wondered where I was.
Yeah. I've been waiting here for you for almost an hour.
And I've been waiting for you more than 9 months.
Well, you got my postcards, didn't you?
Yeah, I got 'em. And I was fool enough to believe 'em at first.
Well, everything looks just the same.
Well, you look better. Travel agreed with you.
Oh, I feel fine. Except my feet. I walked in from the railroad.
Why? Ashamed to meet folks?
No. Broke.
You mean you spent that entire $70,000?
Well, I didn't intend to, Elvira. At first, I was just going to go on a little side trip. But then one thing seemed to lead to another.
And now you return like the prodigal son. Well, it's good you got it out of your system. Get out of that chair.
Huh?
Get up! As of this minute, you're taking over the support of the family, and I'm retiring to have the fun.
What are we retiring on, Elvira?
I didn't say we, I said me. And I've got plenty.
$50,000? Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Where'd you get it?
Sold another claim, one I worked all by myself. Maybe you can do the same thing if you'll just get out and hustle.
It's nice to be home, Elvira.
Nice to have you home, Henry.
I'm sorry I done what I done, Elvira.
I guess I've been as much to blame as you, Henry. If I hadn't clamped down on you so hard. If I'd just let you kick up your heels once in a while. Maybe you wouldn't have acted like a colt that broke its picket rope. But from now on, what one of us does, the other one does. 50-50 all the way. Riggs and Riggs. Understand?
You're darn tootin', Elvira. Riggs and Riggs.
And that's the story of Riggs and Riggs, whom God has joined together, let no women put asunder.